What's up, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is time, yet again, for another installment of the Never Seen It series. I know you guys look forward to this series every single time, so I'm trying to put it out as much as I can. It's just so hard. Life gets complicated. I know I've been slacking a little bit. I apologize, but we are here, and I do have some. Woo, quick glance. If you guys are new here at the channel and you don't know what the Never Seen It series is, well, when the phenomenon, aka the pandemic, first started, I decided to go through those Blu-rays that I've been collecting and saying, oh, I'm going to watch it later. I'll watch it later. The time is now, because movie theaters were shut down and hardly anything was really on streaming at that time. Not like now. They're constantly pumping out new content every single week. So that's another reason why I'm behind on Never Seen It films. But back then, that's when I created the Never Seen It series. So these are all Blu-rays from my collection that I've never seen before. And I'm just going to go through them. This is very laid back. I'm just going to give you my quick thoughts about them, not like a formal review or anything. It's just a casual sit down. Let's talk about it. Let's have a little chat. Okay. Hit that red subscribe down below if you enjoy this kind of content. Okay. Let's start off with Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot on DVD. I know, on DVD. I still have a few DVDs in my collection. I'd forgotten about this film. It was in the corner of my cabinet. Sorry, I missed it. I missed it on the last Never Seen It that I did. I apologize. Tina Fey, based on a true story. I enjoyed it. It wasn't horrible by any means, but it didn't blow my socks off. I wasn't like, wow, that was a fantastic movie. But I did enjoy Tina Fey in this part. It's good to see her out of a comedic role. There were some comedic elements in the movie with her character, but as a whole, the movie is a drama. And I enjoy it's based on a true story because I like knowledge on my brain. You guys know that have been on the channel for a while. Movies like this, if they're not created, I don't know about these situations. I'm not a history person. I don't really seek out things like that. So movies, that's my gateway to true stories and true life and things like that. So I enjoyed this film. Margot Robbie is also in it as well. So that's a bonus because she's one of my favorite actresses. So I recommend Whiskey, Tango, Foxtrot. I cannot say it. Woo! Say it 5 times fast. I dare you. I do recommend this film, if you could say it, for you to watch. It is enjoyable. All right, shifting gears. We got Bushwick. Okay, now I picked this up at Dollar General, blind buy, for about $2.95. I was like, oh, I like Dave Bautista. I might as well, maybe he's got some interesting chemistry with Brittany Snow. I have no idea. This movie was so freaking weird. I was laying here watching it and I'm like, what is going on? She's literally coming up from the subway holding her boyfriend's hand and it's like an apocalypse. People are attacking. It looks like a war. It's a war zone going on. You don't know what's happening. And then later on in the film, it is explained what the issue is. But my God, it was just strange and weird. I think this movie is, what, an hour and a half long? It felt like 3 hours. Like, I was like, is this over yet? Oh, we're still going. Oh, okay. Like, it's not a rewatch for me. It's not high on the rewatchable factor. Maybe one more time and I'll be done with it. So if you're into it, okay, I don't mind it because I only paid $2.95 for it, so I'm not like incredibly disappointed. I didn't pay $20 for it, so I'm not totally hating on it, but it's worth $2.95, I guess. It's worth $2.95. Let me know if you've seen Bushwick and what's your opinion about it. I'm really curious what other people have to say. All right, totally shifting gears. He's just not that into you. Romantic comedy, based on the book that was totally the mid-90s. Every single female out there read this book from top to bottom because apparently it had the answers of why men just aren't that into you. Okay, and they made it into a film. It's an all-star cast. It's got Mascarjo right there. There we go. She's in it. That's a bonus. I mean, let's get real. Jennifer Goodwin's character, I literally wanted to strangle because she gives women such a bad name. And I know that's the character. I get it. I understand it. But I wanted to goddamn bitch slap her so much because no, women should not act desperate like that. I hated that factor. I really, really did. Not all women behave like that. I was insulted by it. I really was. I mean, it's not a horrible movie. It's okay. It's all right. If you want to watch it for Valentine's Day with your pint of Breyer's ice cream on your lap, go ahead, especially if you're single. Just whatever, just go with it. But I was kind of offended by that movie, to be honest. It didn't give women a good name. It fell into the stereotype that single women always fall into, and no for me. So that's a no for me. All right. Good Will Hunting. This was one of our movie club choices a few weeks ago. Surprisingly enough, I've never seen this film. 15th anniversary edition. I'm sure it's beyond that now. But Matt Damon, Ben Affleck wrote this script. They were pretty much starving at that point. They were at such desperation, and they pumped out this fabulous script that won them the Oscar and put them on the map and exploded them into the stratosphere, into the A-list stars they are today. Also has Robin Williams, who won the Oscar for his performance. Absolutely fantastic. Matt Damon plays Will Hunting, and he is this incredible genius, but he's not doing anything with it. And it's very unfortunate. So this movie just follows his journey. What is he going to do? Is he going to do something? Is he not? And I loved it. I loved it. It's a very well done film. I highly enjoyed that one. It's probably my favorite one of this week's bunch. I will say that. All right. Bill and Ted, Face the Music. Oh yeah. I needed a comedy one night. I was like, you know what? I need to laugh. Let me put in Bill and Ted. I gotta say, now, the first two that I watched in preparation for this a while ago, I was not a fan of. I was like, this is dumb. This is stupid. How did Keanu Reeves have a career after these movies? Boggles my mind. This one is probably my favorite of the bunch, but that's not saying a lot because there are some flaws. There are some bad points of this movie. I mean, Samara Weaving plays one of the daughters. I thought she could have gotten more into the role. She just, like the other, I don't know who plays Keanu Reeves' daughter. This chick right here. She was amazing. She had all the mannerisms, like her stature, the way she walked around. She's like, dude, like she totally embodied a female young Keanu Reeves. It was amazing. And then Samara Weaving is supposed to be playing Alex Winter's daughter, and not really. Like, she wasn't totally embodied into the role like the other daughter was. So that was kind of distracting a little bit. But overall, I mean, it entertained me the most out of the entire trilogy. I will say that. I don't regret getting this. I will probably give it another chance and rewatch the entire trilogy all over again. I mean, whatever. It's Keanu Reeves, and I love him, and I just wanted it in my collection. And I think it's awesome that he came back to do a third one. He didn't have to, but he did, because he's such a ginormous star. And I think that speaks a lot about who he is as a person. All right, Susan, shut up about Keanu Reeves. The last selection is Wall Street. Wall Street, classic movie with Michael Douglas. He won the Oscar for this, for Best Supporting Actor, playing, what's his name? Gordon Gekko, right? I just watched this the other night, too. Yes, Gordon Gekko. I am so sorry. Now, this is the double feature. The sequel, Money Never Sleeps, Wall Street Money Never Sleeps, is also on here. I've yet to watch that, so I will watch that probably very soon, and I will update you on the next installment of Never Seen It series. But before we had The Wolf of Wall Street, we had Wall Street. Okay, the original Wolf of Wall Street. Charlie Sheen is the main character in this film, and he works on Wall Street as a stockbroker, doing those cold calls like you see in The Wolf of Wall Street. It's the same thing, and he starts advising Michael Douglas's character of Gordon, and he starts working for him. And I believe they had a falling out because I kind of fell asleep in the middle of it. I was watching it late, I'm sorry, but I woke up again. I woke up and it was kind of towards the end. There was a betrayal. What I saw, I enjoyed. I just wish I knew more about Wall Street to appreciate more of this film, because I feel like if you have the education of the stock market and Wall Street and crunching those numbers and everything, this movie and Wolf of Wall Street is right up your alley. You're going to goddamn love it. But I'm not educated in what happens in that particular field of a job. So I was like, yeah, it's good. It's a good movie. I do like Michael Douglas's performance. He did deserve the Oscar for this role, I do have to say. So, like I said, once I watch the sequel, Money Never Sleeps, I will give you my opinion on that. And that's it. That's all I got for you for this installment. I know it's not a lot, but I've been watching things on streaming. I got Oscar, I got SAG, Golden Globe, blah, I gotta do all this stuff, but I'm still gonna watch stuff for you guys. So don't worry, Never Seen It series will always stick around because I have a lot of movies over there. A lot of movies. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. Thank you so much for joining me for this installment. Let me know down below what new movies you have been watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.